Another reason I left religion, church, Christianity, and fundamentalism is that the church supports religious corruption. So previously we talked about how church supports secular corruption, either in government, the state, or institutions. We're now going to talk about how churches enable their own internal corruption. If you've listened to all the videos up to this point, you have a pretty good idea what kind of internal corruption I'm going to be talking about. While religious institutions are often seen as pillars of morality, certain aspects of their structure and culture can unfortunately create environments where corruption, including financial and spiritual abuse, can occur. Number one, concentration of power and lack of accountability. Hierarchical structures. Churches with these structures where power is concentrated at the top and there's limited oversight or checks and balances are particularly vulnerable to corruption. Charismatic leaderships. Charismatic leaders who are not subject to sufficient accountability and oversight can wield significant influence over their followers, potentially leading to the manipulation and exploitation of vulnerable individuals. If you've ever done research into people like Jim Jones or David Koresh or Marshall Applewhite, these are cult leaders who had tremendous control over their flock. And even if we talk about leaders who aren't cult leaders, just regular people, religions thrive on fear, shame, and lack of accountability. There's a culture of secrecy. This surrounds church finances or leadership decisions, which makes it easier to conceal improper behavior and avoid detection. Fear of consequences. Church members may be reluctant to challenge or question authority figures due to fear of social repercussions, ostracization, or even spiritual condemnation. Number two, weak financial controls and transparency. Lack of oversight. Insufficient financial oversight and accountability mechanisms can create opportunities for embezzlement, fraud, and misappropriation of funds. Overemphasis on giving. Excessive pressures on members to donate, especially when finances are not transparently managed, can create a breeding ground for financial impropriety. People like Jim Bakker were caught embezzling and using donation funds illegally or crookedly. Religions thrive on televangelism, the prosperity gospel, the drive to outgive other people, the word tithing, donations, failure to report abuse, prioritizing the institution's reputation over the safety and well-being of individuals can lead to a cover-up of abuse and failure to report criminal behavior to authorities. I grew up in the Southern Baptist Church, and except for the Roman Catholics, Southern Baptists have the highest Protestant records of CSA and SA. They're number two in all Catholic and Protestant denominations. 3, misinterpretation and manipulation of Scripture. Weaponizing doctrine. Biblical messages or spiritual concepts can be selectively interpreted or misapplied